Netero starts digging the Chimera Ant King's grave in my review of Hunter x Hunter, episode 125. If I could describe the Chimera Ant arc in one word, it would most certainly be tension. You see it throughout this entire episode. Even though the first bit was basically just building up more of Gon and Pito's fight, which I cannot wait to see because holy crap, Gon is not losing his resolve at all in any of this. Just the fact that Knuckle came into the room, you thought maybe that's going to make the situation even worse. Maybe he's going to go off kilter. No, nothing is bothering him. He even lets Poof escape in one of his weirdest, flashiest exits where he explodes into a bunch of his chibi forms and starts to fly towards the king. But Gon is on a mission here. He just wants to beat the crap out of Pito. And because of this, he's actually going to allow Pito to have less time to heal Komugi. And this is starting to get under Pito's skin a little bit. You can see that she's sort of preparing herself to get ready for this fight. She's basically trying to think the only way she's going to be able to get out of this situation is to kill Gon immediately. And I'm not sure what's going to happen because we have not seen Pito fight, but of all of the generals, they've been building her up the most, especially with the fact that she has one of the most dangerous ends or dangerous energies she's been giving off. So I cannot wait to see what she's capable of and what her powers are going to be like in battle, because holy crap, that seems like it might be even more exciting than what's going on with the Chimera Ant King and with Netero. Speaking of which, they finally get to that in this week's episode, and it's pretty awesome. They do decide to show us a little bit of flashbacks showing, how Netero was such a badass martial arts master, how he always allowed other people to attack first. And this is, I'm guessing, sort of like clashing with himself right now because he's trying to stay focused on his mission right now and not get swayed by any of the things that the Chimera Ant King is saying. And that's why he's just going into murder, kill mode and summoning these massive Buddha statues with 100 arms, which just proceed to beat the crap out of the king and smash him into this underground chamber, which... This is the part of the episode which I think was my favorite thing, and it wasn't even an action scene. It was this line that Netero gave, which was like this almost classic Arnold Schwarzenegger-like line where he knocks him into this underground chamber and he's like, "This is your tomb, bitch. Whatcha?" This is all followed by some pretty badass action where you get to see Netero just literally beating the crap out of the king, making him slam through pillars and smash into walls. It all gives me that good old-school Dragon Ball Z feeling, especially when you see the king sort of blocking the attacks and he's just being pushed back, and there's a scene where he's just getting rolled against the floor and you see, like, skid marks all over the place. It is just intense and really fun, and this is just the beginning of this battle, and that's pretty much where the episode ends. They give us a little bit of a teaser for one of Netero's brand new attacks, and it looks like it's going to be all about the power of love. Oh yeah, I can't wait to see where that's going. But otherwise, this was sort of an okay episode. I do wish that some of the parts in the beginning would have gone a little bit quicker, but what was there was entertaining. If one thing, all of the artwork in the series is very nice to look at. I love all of the crazy expressions you can get from characters, especially from Poof this week, considering you saw like almost 3 different versions of him in a way. I like how he looks in his like normal calm form, and then when he realizes that Gon is going to be a problem for him, he just has this shit-eating smug look on his face, which is so funny looking, and then he explodes into his goofy-looking chibi form. But then there's Gon. He is, like, beyond the point of pissed off here. You know, we've seen how, like, this whole arc he's sort of changing, and it all started with Kite. You know, things got really bad when he was killed, and then after this, Palm sort of just disappeared, and he doesn't even know what happened to her yet. And everything is just sort of going wrong here. He's confused by what he sees, and all he wants to do is beat the crap out of Pito. And Pito is also preparing herself for battle as well. She knows the only way she's going to be able to get to the king is if she kills Gon immediately. I don't know where this is heading. I don't read the manga version. I want to see Gon fight, because I want to see what he's capable of at this point. I want to see his brand new abilities, and he's the main character. I just want to see him fight. Also, there's the whole deal with Palm. I don't know if she's actually going to interrupt the scene and just walk in and change all of that. I'm just going to watch it as it happens. All I know is this is something they're building up quite a bit. It could be even more exciting than the actual battle with the king and Netero, which almost seems like an appetizer for that battle itself. But otherwise, okay episode here. A lot of really good artwork, some pretty good animation where there was action, a lot of good tension, and frankly, just sort of a decent episode right here. So I'm going to drop an 8 out of 10 on this one, just a little slow in some parts. But otherwise, if you're following the series, you should definitely check this one out. It's got some really cool action in it, and let's see what's up with Netero and his weird heart ability. So check this one out, guys. Pretty exciting. If you had a chance to check out this week's episode of Hunter x Hunter, I would love to hear your thoughts about it. And you can tell me with your comments below. You can tell me about your favorite moments, your favorite action scenes, or did you think this episode sucked? What do you want to see from the future of the Chimera Ant arc? And remember, guys, to keep things respectable in the comments below as well. Also, before you leave, make sure and give this video a thumbs up. Really helps out our videos. And you can check us out on Facebook and Twitter. I'll put links to both of those in the description box below. And if you guys want to see all of our latest videos as they are released, make sure to subscribe to the channel. So, I will see you next time, guys. Super Kami Guru 9000, out.